we're late because we started talking about books, about life, but meditation. So something about yoga we did. Yeah, we had fun. So now we're gonna work. Half an hour, but we're gonna work. So just a brief relaxation, just a small one, in order to relax the chest, since we're gonna do chest openings. So as usual, lay down. Okay. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Roll the arms outward, glide the shoulder blades over the waist. As usual, pull the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen the lumbar spine. Close your eyes. And allow your body to soften. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face, unclench your jaw, and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back, and your spine, vertebra to vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins, relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention to your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Observe which part of your body moves the most. Chest or belly? And if both moves, observe which one moves first. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. The small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and there too, observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remains relaxed and open, even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a deep but easy breath. Allow your body to expand with every inhalation and gently contract with every exhalation. Keep a long, slow, and steady breath. Focus on your chest now and start expanding more and more your chest with every breath. Use your breath in order to expand the chest. Feel the ribs moving away from each other with every inhalation and closer to each other with every exhalation. Keep a long, slow, and steady breath. Keep it easy, but deep. Breathe deeper and deeper. Go out of your comfort zone. So when you feel that there's no more air into your, no more space into your lungs, hold your breath just for a brief moment, and then try and inhale one more time. Try and expand your chest, using the muscles between your ribs, intercostal muscles. We're gonna just focus on the chest today. So focus on this opening. And now go to the Vilomatu technique. So just keep on creating poses during the inhalation. So now just inhale deeply. And then when you felt that there no longer space on your lungs, you stopped and then you inhaled one more time. Now I want you to start with a small inhalation and then straight away create a small pose. And then keep on inhaling, pose, keep on inhaling, pose, keep on inhaling, pose, keep on inhaling, pose, keep on inhaling, pause, keep on inhaling, pause, till you reach a full inhalation. When you reach a full inhalation, hold your breath for a few seconds. And while holding your breath, relax your body to your maximum. All the muscles that are not needed to hold your breath. And then inhale one more time. And exhale slowly and softly, letting go of the air. And again, the number one technique, inhale deep. Inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, till you reach a full inhalation. In every pose, focus on relaxing the muscles of your body. And observe that when you relax your body, you allow the lungs to relax and you create more space for the prana, for the energy, for the air entering your body. So inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, till you reach full inhalation. When you reach your full inhalation, hold your breath for a few seconds, relaxing the body. Inhale, inhale one more time, and then exhale slowly and softly. 2 more times. Inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, till you reach full inhalation. At the end of the inhalation, hold your breath. Then inhale and exhale softly and deeply. And one last time, go beyond what you think it is, your maximum. Go beyond your comfort zone. Work on the slight discomfort. Go back to a normal breath. Bend your knees, roll on your right side, and sit comfortably with your legs crossed. If you want to, you can sit also over a bolster, block, pillow, cushion, wherever. Inhale. With the inhalation, tilt your hip forward, arch your spine, push the shoulders down and back, and look up. Exhale, round your spine and go down. Inhale, arch your spine, deeper and deeper. Exhale, round your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your spine. Keep the head aligned with the spine. Don't let the head drop when you inhale, so when you arch your back, in order to keep the nadi, so the energy channel, aligned. Just to do so, maybe we already did it another time, but there's an easy method to see if your main channel, the Sushumna Nadi, is blocked or not on a physical level. When you do so, and you keep the head aligned, you can feel that, you can hear my voice just like normal. Well, if I drop the head, my voice is not that soft because there is a blockage. So when I push the back of the head back and I realign the spine and then the nadi, the energies will flow. So the easy way to see if the Sushumna Nadi is physically blocked is talking. So try, when you arch your spine, try and say something and hear your voice. If the voice is just soft, then it's good. If your voice is not that soft, then it means that your energy is blocked. Okay, that's good. Now, roll the arms outward, push the thumbs back, push the chest forward, shoulders back, move the hands down and back, and breathe deeply on your chest. So contract gently your abdominal muscles in order to focus the opening on the chest. 3 breaths. Keep the shoulders low. And relax. Now, you may have experienced some tension in between the shoulder blades. So now we're gonna stretch that area. So grab with your right hand the outer side of your left leg. Take a firm grip. Put your left hand down on the ground to help you push. Now I want you to round gently your upper chest, your upper spine. Move the chin toward the base of the throat. And now start pushing with the left hand against the ground to push the chest to the right. In the meantime, push the left knee down and observe how this movement can stretch the area around the right shoulder. If you don't feel it, round your spine a little bit more and push a little bit more with your hand, with your left hand against the ground, with your left knee down to pull the right hand down. Push also the spine a little bit back, rounding the spine. Okay, relax. And also on the other side. So left hand outside of your right knee. Right hand down on the ground, not too far from the hips. Round your spine. Chin toward the base of the throat. Start pushing with the right hand against the ground to push the chest to the left. Move the right knee down in order to pull the left arm down and push the spine back and to the left. Stay there and relax. Okay, now take the 2 blocks. Take the first block in the second position, so in the middle height position. Second block in the first position, in a sort of T shape with the other block, not touching the other block. Sit with your sacrum over the second block and go on your elbows. With your elbows down, you have the freedom to adjust the position of your block. The idea is to have the block just behind your spine and the upper edge of the block roughly in between the shoulder blades. Not too high, because I don't want you to have the pressure around the neck or close to the neck, a little bit lower. So on the upper part of the shoulder blades, but still between the shoulder blades. If you feel comfortable, it is a big word. If you feel okay, then put your head down on the ground and push the back of the head away from the block in order to lengthen your lumbar spine, your cervical spine. If it's still okay, put your arms in cactus pose. So with the elbows in line with the shoulders and the forearm parallel to each other and parallel to the ground if you cannot touch the ground. Keep on pushing the back of the head away from the shoulders. If it's a little bit too much, you can put a folded blanket under your head in order to avoid any stress and tension on the cervical spine. Or, now I'm gonna tell you another version that you can do. Now the version that you can do is interlacing the hands and putting the hands just behind your occiput. Actually, even if you have a folded blanket, one more time, one more breath, sorry. Now, interlace the hands, move the folded blanket away from the mat. Normally, just where the hands will be high enough. If you feel that it's not high enough, then obviously you can add a folded blanket, but the idea is to have the shoulders moving down toward the ground as much as you can, and the block pushing the chest up. Interlace the hands behind your head. Okay, and allow the 2 elbows to drop down as much as you can. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen the spine. You're gonna feel the pressure of the block a little bit more intense, but it's okay. Now, I wanted to activate your abdominal muscles. So move the navel toward the spine. Push with the feet against the ground to kind of lift the hip
Actually, the hip can be still onto the block, but with a lighter pressure. When you do so, you're gonna feel more pressure evenly on the spine, supported by the block. Last moments. Still keeping the legs active, still keeping the belly active. Move the 2 elbows close to each other, like you want to wrap your head with your forearms, and lift your head. Still keeping the spine supported by the block, fully supported, and the shoulders are still low. So don't activate too much your abdominal muscles, because I want you to have the shoulders as low as you can. It's just the head that is lifted. Okay, now you can put your head down, put your elbows down, lift your torso really slowly, come up. Yeah, I know, it's a torture. I know. Now, take the 2 blocks and put the 2 blocks on the front of the mat. Seat on your heels with your knees as wide as the mat. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, tilt your hip forward. Put the put the forearm over the blocks and roll the arms outward in order to have the palm of the hand facing the sky as much as you can. So palm of the hand facing the sky. Push the arms back into the shoulder socket in order to have the shoulders as wide as you can. And now start pushing your chest down. Allow the head to drop down, but keep on pushing the sternum forward and the shoulder blades back. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, come back up. Move the left block away. Put your left elbow down on the ground. Now, put your right elbow and put the right elbow over the right block. Okay. Now, move the right hand toward the shoulder as much as you can on the outer side of the shoulder, not close to the neck. Once that you have this position, grab with your right and with your left hand your right block, and keeping the torso as much as you can parallel to the ground. Start pushing the chest down. Allow the head to drop down. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, come back up and change. So put your block to the left. Right elbow down. Grab the block with your right hand. Put the left elbow over the block. Move the left hand toward the shoulders as much as you can on the outer side of your shoulder. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Keep the chest as much as you can parallel to the ground and start pushing the chest down. 3 breaths. Allow the head to drop down. At the end of the 3rd, come back up. Okay. We don't have time to do
Okay. The full movement, but we can do that also with a chair. With the chair can be even deeper. We're gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna just drink some water. Okay. So that torture will be for another time. Now we're not gonna do it now because I want to do other things with blocks today. So now we're gonna put the block in the higher position. And then we're gonna put the second block like that, roughly. Okay. So everyone will maybe need a different variation. Actually, you know what? Now we're gonna do another version. We're gonna start with an easier, kind of easier version. There is a taller one. I wanted to sit either with if you can, with your buttocks down onto the ground and the feet on the side. If it's too much, you can sit over a folded blanket. If it's too much, you can sit over a block or over a bolster. The idea is to be able to to arch your spine and then drop with your upper spine over the block. And then I want you to interlace your hands behind your head and just stay there for 3 breaths. So what I want you to avoid is to arch the lumbar spine too much. So try and listen to the messages of your body. In case you can put this structure a little bit higher. It's not a problem. But try and feel the opening on the upper chest, not on the lower spine. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Just 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, put your hands down on the ground or over your feet and push to come up. Okay, that's good. Good, good, good. Now, straighten your legs. Put your hands down behind your buttocks with your fingers pointing back. Okay. Point your toes, point your feet. Start pushing with your hands against the ground. Tilt your hip forward, push your chest forward, and breathe deeply on your chest. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, inhale. And with the exhalation, lift your hips. Belly in, squeeze your butt. Keep on pushing, 3 breaths. Keep the head aligned with the spine. Exactly the same thing that we talked about at the beginning. That is, this is not good, this is good. So just try and say something and see if the energy is blocked or not. Go down, bend your knees, grab the outer side of your feet. Now, round your spine. Move the head toward the chest. Walk gently forward
with your feet, just a tiny bit, not too much, just to have the knees roughly around 90 degrees. Keep the knees together, arms inside, arms outside of your knees. Okay. Walk just a tiny bit forward. Okay, like that. Now I wanted to push the chest and the spine back, especially on the upper side of your spine. So not the lumbar spine, but the upper one. I wanted to stretch the area around your shoulder blades and around your shoulders. Keeping this pressure, I want you to lift gently the right shoulder and observe how this movement will allow you to stretch a little bit deeper the muscles around your right shoulder blades. Lower your right shoulder and lift the left one in order to stretch the left side of the torso around the shoulder blades. Come back to center. Interlace the hands, cross legs, sorry. Put your hands in front of the knees, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, create circles with your hips on the spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Now, I know that it was super short, not like usual, but it's time for Shavasana. So take everything you need. It will be a short one because we didn't do long, so you don't need a lot to relax. It will be faster than usual. Take everything you need to be comfortable. Lay down. And just for a few seconds, observe the activation of the muscles that you worked on. So observe the chest, observe your back, your shoulders, observe also your belly and the lumbar spine. If you feel tensions on your lumbar spine, keep your knees bent. And let go. Let go all tensions. If there's thoughts, emotions that rise up, let them flow. Let them enter and then go out. Without trying to block it, without trying to analyze everything. Just let it flow. Just like white clouds on a blue sky. You can look at them, but then let it go. You cannot stop it. So let it go. Don't be attached to it. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant a mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till the moment, just relax.
Tvameva mata chapita tvameva tvameva bandhu chasaka tvameva tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Slowly, start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tension. One more time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand to sit up comfortably for the count of 3 on. Keep the spine straight yet relaxed. Relax your face, your throat, your shoulders, your arms. Keep your hands in Anahata Mudra, Chin Mudra. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.